And news from the auto world and shares of Nissan Motor, they have dropped 4% in early trade today.
Americans are abandoning Nissan, once a trusted icon, in record numbers. Nissan, a brand synonymous with reliability and value, once dominated driveways across the nation. But today, the story has taken a shocking turn. Profits are plummeting, unsold vehicles are piling up, and competitors are stealing the spotlight. What happened to this once beloved brand? Is it crumbling reliability, leadership missteps, or shifting trends? And most importantly, what does this mean for car owners like you? What's happening? Remember when Nissan stood for reliability and value? For decades, Nissan was a household name in America. Its vehicles symbolized dependability and affordability, winning the trust of millions. From the beloved Altima gracing suburban driveways to the Rogue conquering city streets, Nissan wasn't just another car manufacturer, it was a staple in American life. What made Nissan truly special was its ability to offer something for everyone. Need a family-friendly sedan? The Altima had you covered. Craving a rugged adventure? The Frontier pickup truck was ready to roll. Want a taste of speed and style? The Nissan 350Z delivered thrills. This versatility helped Nissan carve out a unique space in the market, appealing to budget-conscious families, thrill seekers, and hardworking professionals alike. But perhaps the most iconic aspect of Nissan was its trust factor. Buying a Nissan meant you were making a smart, practical choice, one that wouldn't break the bank or let you down. Back then, Nissan wasn't just selling cars, it was selling peace of mind. But those days seem like a distant memory now. So what went so wrong for such a trusted brand? Cracks in the foundation. The downfall of Nissan didn't happen overnight. So where did it begin? The cracks in Nissan's foundation were subtle at first, almost invisible to the casual observer. But behind the scenes, the company was grappling with issues that would eventually erode its rock-solid reputation. Complaints about quality began to surface. Longtime customers noticed a decline in the durability and performance they had once trusted. Take, for example, the notorious continuously variable transmission problems. While marketed as a cutting-edge innovation, it became a recurring headache for Nissan owners, with reports of jerking, overheating, and outright failures. This wasn't just a one-off incident, it was a pattern. Models like the Sentra and Rogue, which had once been consumer favorites, began to suffer in reliability rankings. What was once considered a safe bet now feels risky for buyers, but the trouble didn't stop there. Let's talk about what happened next. Leadership chaos. Did internal turmoil accelerate Nissan's decline? Behind every successful company is a cohesive leadership team, but Nissan's leadership was anything but cohesive. The arrest of former chairman Carlos Ghosn in 2018 marked the beginning of a turbulent period for the automaker. Accused of financial misconduct, Ghosn's dramatic exit created a leadership vacuum, leaving the company scrambling to regain its footing. Without strong leadership, Nissan made a series of questionable strategic decisions. The company overproduced vehicles, leading to bloated inventories and mounting financial pressure on dealerships. At the same time, it failed to invest meaningfully in innovation, allowing competitors like Toyota and Tesla to surge ahead. Internally, morale plummeted. Employees faced uncertainty about the company's direction, while dealerships struggled to adapt to shifting policies. This instability trickled down to consumers, who began to question whether Nissan could still deliver the reliability they had come to expect. Without a clear vision, Nissan lost its competitive edge. Let's see how these decisions trickled down to their product strategy. The outsourcing problem. Did Nissan's quest to cut costs backfire? In an effort to stay competitive, Nissan increasingly outsourced production to countries with lower labor costs, such as Mexico. While this move helped reduce expenses in the short term, it came at a significant cost to the brand's reputation. Vehicles manufactured in these regions were often perceived as being of lower quality, a perception that was only reinforced by frequent recalls and reliability issues. Consider the Nissan Sentra, once a top choice for budget-conscious buyers. Recent models have faced criticism for inconsistent build quality and subpar materials. Similarly, the Rogue, a flagship SUV, has been plagued by reports of transmission problems and overall durability concerns. These issues tarnish Nissan's once pristine reputation for dependability. Outsourcing also made Nissan vulnerable to global supply chain disruptions. The pandemic and geopolitical tensions exacerbated production delays, leaving dealerships without sufficient inventory at critical times. These challenges exposed a major flaw in Nissan's strategy, prioritizing cost-cutting over quality. The once dependable Nissan badge began losing its luster, and the ripple effects didn't stop at production issues. The SUV and truck gamble. Why did Nissan focus on large vehicles while others went green? For decades, the automotive industry has been shaped by trends that dictate consumer preferences. Nissan, like other automakers, has had to navigate these shifting tides. But somewhere along the way, the company took a gamble that would haunt it, doubling down on gas-guzzling SUVs and trucks in a market increasingly defined by efficiency and sustainability. In the early 2000s, vehicles like the Nissan Armada and Titan captured attention. They were big, powerful, and catered to a specific audience looking for utility and presence on the road. For a while, it seemed like a winning strategy. The Titan pickup truck, for instance, was Nissan's bold entry into a segment dominated by American brands like Ford and Chevrolet. On paper, the Titan had what it took to compete: a robust engine, advanced towing capacity, and rugged aesthetics. Yet it never truly gained traction. Why? Timing played a significant role. As fuel prices began to climb, American consumers started reconsidering their choices. The large, fuel-thirsty vehicles that had once been popular were now seen as burdensome and costly to maintain. At the same time, a cultural shift was underway. People were becoming more environmentally conscious, opting for hybrids or smaller, more efficient SUVs. Brands like Toyota leaned into this trend with the RAV4 hybrid, while Nissan stuck to its commitment to traditional gas-powered SUVs and trucks. Take the Armada as an example. Positioned as a full-size SUV, it catered to families who needed space and power, but its fuel economy, often hovering in the mid-teens for miles per gallon, became a liability. Competitors like Honda offered alternatives with better efficiency and similar practicality. This left the Armada struggling to find a foothold in an evolving market. The Titan too fell short of expectations. While it had its fans, it never achieved the sales figures of its rivals. Nissan's reluctance to innovate in this segment meant it was perpetually playing catch-up, introducing features that competitors had already perfected. By the time Nissan started addressing these shortcomings, consumer preferences had shifted again, this time towards electric trucks like the Ford F-150 Lightning. This miscalculation left Nissan playing catch-up, but their approach to innovation tells an even bigger story. The Leaf's lost potential. Nissan had a head start in EVs. How did they squander it? In the year 2010, Nissan made headlines with the launch of the Leaf, one of the first mass-market electric vehicles. It was an ambitious move, positioning Nissan as a pioneer in a space that was still in its infancy. The Leaf promised affordability, eco-friendliness, and a glimpse into the future of transportation. For a while, it delivered. In its early years, the Leaf enjoyed a wave of success. It appealed to environmentally conscious drivers and early adopters who wanted to be part of the green revolution. With a price tag under $30,000 and a federal tax credit reducing the cost further, it was one of the most accessible electric vehicles on the market. Its modest range of just over 100 miles per charge was acceptable at the time, as charging infrastructure was still developing. But while competitors like Tesla pushed the boundaries of what electric vehicles could do, Nissan rested on its laurels. The Leaf received only incremental updates, falling behind in key areas like range, technology, and design. By the mid-2010s, its competitors were leaving it in the dust. Tesla's Model S and Model 3 redefined expectations for electric vehicles, offering ranges of over 300 miles, cutting-edge driver assistance technology, and sleek aesthetics. The Leaf, in comparison, started to feel outdated. One major shortcoming was the Leaf's battery technology. Its range improvements over the years were minimal, peaking at just over 200 miles per charge, still significantly behind competitors. Worse yet, the Leaf's batteries were prone to degradation, leading to diminished capacity and frustrated owners. While other automakers were investing heavily in longer-lasting, more efficient batteries, Nissan's lack of urgency in addressing these concerns cost them dearly. The Leaf's design also failed to evolve. While it was initially praised for its quirky and futuristic look, it began to appear dated as newer models from Hyundai, Kia, and even legacy brands like Ford entered the market with more refined aesthetics. Nissan went from leader to laggard in the EV race, and their pricing decisions didn't help matters. Pricing themselves out. How did Nissan alienate its core audience? For years, Nissan's reputation was built on offering reliable, affordable vehicles. But as the automotive market evolved, the company made a critical misstep. It began pricing its vehicles in ranges that competed directly with premium brands without delivering premium features. Take the Nissan Maxima, for example. Once hailed as an affordable luxury sedan, its recent models have come with price tags well into the $40,000 range. This puts it in direct competition competition with entry-level offerings from luxury brands like BMW and Acura. Unfortunately, the Maxima lacks the sophistication, technology, and performance to justify the comparison. Buyers looking at this price point often opt for a true luxury experience rather than a Nissan. Similarly, the Pathfinder, a midsize SUV, has seen its pricing creep upward. With top trims nearing $50,000, it faces stiff competition from Toyota's Highlander and Hyundai's Palisade, both of which offer better value with superior features and reliability. Buyers who once turned to Nissan for affordable options now feel alienated, as the brand no longer represents the value it was known for. This pricing issue is not limited to Nissan's higher-end models. Even the more accessible vehicles, like the Altima, have struggled to justify their cost in a crowded midsize sedan market, with competitors like the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord offering more advanced safety features and better resale value. The Altima often loses out in head-to-head comparisons. Adding to the problem is the lack of differentiation in Nissan's lineup. In an effort to compete across multiple segments, the company spread itself too thin. Instead of focusing on a few core models and perfecting them, Nissan tried to cater to everyone. This approach diluted the brand's identity and left buyers unsure of what Nissan stood for. Consumers started looking elsewhere for better value. This opened the door for competitors to capitalize. Competitors stepping in. While Nissan faltered, who stepped up to win over its customers? Nissan's struggles didn't just hurt its own bottom line, they created opportunities for competitors to thrive. Brands like Toyota, Honda, Hyundai, and Tesla wasted no time in capturing the attention of disillusioned Nissan customers. Toyota, for instance, doubled down on its reputation for reliability and efficiency. The RAV4 Hybrid became a standout success, offering practicality, excellent fuel economy, and advanced safety features at a competitive price. Toyota's ability to deliver consistent value made it a go-to choice for former Nissan customers who were seeking dependable alternatives. Honda took a similar approach, focusing on quality and innovation. The Honda CR-V, particularly its hybrid variant, became a favorite among buyers looking for a balance of comfort, efficiency, and cutting-edge technology. Honda's reputation for longevity and its strong resale values further solidified its appeal. Hyundai and Kia, often considered underdogs in the automotive industry, emerged as serious contenders. Their vehicles offered a mix of affordability, style, and advanced features that appealed to budget-conscious buyers. Models like the Hyundai Kona and Kia Seltos provided excellent value, making them attractive alternatives to Nissan's struggling lineup. Then there's Tesla, the undisputed leader in the electric vehicle market. While Nissan allowed the Leaf to stagnate, Tesla revolutionized the industry with vehicles like the Model 3 and Model Y. These cars not only offered superior range and performance, but also created an aspirational brand image that Nissan could not compete with. For many buyers, owning a Tesla became a statement of innovation and sustainability, something the Leaf could no longer represent. Nissan's loss became their rival's gain. Now let's look at how this decline has affected everyday consumers. Declining reliability. How reliable is Nissan today compared to its heyday? Once a symbol of reliability, Nissan now finds itself grappling with a reputation tarnished by reports of quality issues. Longtime customers, who once praised the brand for dependable vehicles, are now voicing frustration over problems that seem to plague the lineup. Take the Nissan Sentra, for example. What was once a go-to sedan for budget-conscious buyers has become a subject of frequent complaints. Issues such as faulty transmissions, uneven handling, and premature wear on key components have left owners questioning their decision. Similarly, the Rogue, one of Nissan's best-selling SUVs, has been plagued by transmission problems that result in jerking, overheating, and even complete failure, sometimes just a few years after purchase. One particularly troubling aspect of Nissan's reliability decline is the handling of these issues. Owners often report long wait times for repairs, high costs for out-of-warranty fixes, and a lack of transparency from dealerships. This not only frustrates customers, but also erodes the trust that Nissan once relied upon to keep its loyal base intact. The rise of consumer advocacy forums and online reviews has amplified these concerns. Buyers are more informed than ever, and stories of recurring problems with Nissan vehicles have spread rapidly. This negative publicity has further dented the brand's image, making potential buyers wary of stepping into a Nissan dealership. Customers began losing confidence in their vehicles. This decline in trust had financial consequences too. Resale value challenges. Is your Nissan worth less than you think? For many car buyers, resale value plays a significant role in choosing a brand. A vehicle that holds its value well provides peace of mind, ensuring that when it's time to trade in or sell, the owner won't face significant financial loss. Unfortunately for Nissan owners, this is an area where the brand has struggled in recent years. Reports show that the resale value of Nissan vehicles has been declining faster than those of competitors. For instance, models like the Altima and Rogue, once prized for their affordability and practicality, are now depreciating at a rate significantly higher than their Toyota or Honda counterparts. This means that a Nissan owner looking to trade in their vehicle might find its value far below what they anticipated. This depreciation creates a ripple effect for owners still paying off loans. Many find themselves in a situation known as negative equity, where the amount owed on the car exceeds its current market value. This can make upgrading to a new vehicle financially burdensome, trapping owners in a cycle of debt and dissatisfaction. The reasons for this decline in resale value are multifaceted. Nissan's quality and reliability concerns have made buyers hesitant to invest in used models, leading to decreased demand. Additionally, aggressive discounting by dealerships to clear unsold inventory has devalued the brand as a whole, creating a perception that Nissan vehicles aren't worth their sticker price. Nissan owners found themselves in a tough financial spot, but the ripple effect extended to dealerships as well. Dealership struggles. What does an unsold lot of cars mean for Nissan dealers? When you visit a Nissan dealership today, you're likely to see rows of vehicles sitting idle, many of them unsold for months. This isn't just a logistical issue, it's a financial burden for dealers who must pay to keep these vehicles on their lots. Flooring fees, essentially interest payments on loans used to finance inventory, eat into profits with every passing day. To move these cars, dealerships have resorted to slashing prices, offering incentives, and promoting aggressive financing deals. While this might help clear some inventory, it also undermines the perceived value of Nissan vehicles. When buyers expect deep discounts, they're less likely to pay full price, further eroding profitability. The impact goes beyond just sales. Service and maintenance centers, often a steady source of income for dealerships, are also feeling the pinch. Fewer new Nissans sold means a shrinking pipeline of future service customers. This decline in service traffic exacerbates the financial strain on dealerships, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. For smaller dealerships, the situation is even more dire. Some have been forced to cut staff, reduce operating hours, or even close their doors altogether. This not only affects the dealers themselves, but also limits options for potential buyers, further shrinking Nissan's reach in local markets. Dealers were forced to devalue their own brand just to survive, and this strain didn't stop at inventory management. Consumer trust erosion. Can Nissan repair its fractured relationship with customers? Trust is one of the most valuable assets a brand can possess, and for Nissan, that trust has been steadily eroding. The combination of reliability issues, resale value challenges, and dealership struggles has left customers feeling disillusioned. For many buyers, purchasing a car is one of the most significant investments they'll make. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about feeling confident in the vehicle's ability to perform reliably over time. When that confidence is shaken, as it has been for many Nissan owners, it leaves a lasting impact. One of the most significant blows to consumer trust has been Nissan's handling of recalls. While recalls are common in the automotive industry, the frequency and scope of Nissan's recalls have raised eyebrows. Whether it's a transmission issue or a safety concern, the perception is that Nissan isn't proactive enough in addressing problems, leaving customers to bear the brunt of the inconvenience. Rebuilding trust is no easy task. It requires consistent effort, transparency, and a willingness to address past mistakes head on. For Nissan, this means going beyond marketing slogans and taking tangible steps to show customers that the brand values their loyalty. Without trust, rebuilding loyalty is an uphill battle. So what can Nissan do to turn the tide? Leadership reset. Can new leadership save Nissan from the brink? Leadership is the compass of any organization, and for Nissan, it's been spinning wildly in recent years. The high-profile ousting of Carlos Ghosn left a leadership vacuum that the company has struggled to fill. Interim strategies and a lack of cohesive vision have hindered Nissan's ability to course correct, leaving employees and stakeholders uncertain about the future. But there's hope. Nissan's current leadership has publicly acknowledged the brand's challenges and outlined a roadmap for recovery. Makoto Uchida, Nissan's CEO since late 2019, has emphasized the need to refocus on the company's core strengths. Under his leadership, Nissan has introduced the Nissan Next initiative, a strategy aimed at revitalizing the brand by prioritizing profitability over volume, focusing on fewer but stronger models, and accelerating the transition to electric vehicles. The question remains, can this vision translate into tangible results? Leadership has made bold promises, but success will depend on their ability to execute effectively and rebuild the trust of both customers and employees. Leadership could be the first step toward a brighter future, but they'll also need to embrace innovation. The EV comeback plan. Can Nissan reclaim its EV crown? Nissan was once a trailblazer in the electric vehicle market with the Leaf, but competitors have since left it behind. To regain relevance, Nissan must rethink its approach to EVs, leveraging its early experience in the field while addressing past missteps. The company has already taken steps to expand its EV lineup. The Ariya, Nissan's latest electric SUV, represents a shift towards more competitive offerings. With a modern design, improved range, and advanced technology, the Ariya aims to recapture the attention of eco-conscious buyers. But one model alone won't be enough. To truly make an impact, Nissan needs a diversified EV portfolio that caters to a wide range of customers, from budget-conscious buyers to those seeking premium electric options. Battery technology is another critical area for improvement. Nissan must invest in next-generation batteries that offer longer ranges, faster charging times, and greater durability. These advancements are essential not only to compete with Tesla and Hyundai, but also to win back buyers who were disappointed by the Leaf's shortcomings. Infrastructure is equally important. Nissan's lack of a proprietary charging network has been a glaring disadvantage. Partnering with third-party networks or investing in its own charging infrastructure could provide a much-needed boost in convenience and customer confidence. The right EV strategy could redefine Nissan's reputation, but innovation alone won't be enough. Rebuilding consumer trust. How does Nissan restore confidence in its brand? Rebuilding trust isn't just about fixing past mistakes. It's about showing customers that the brand has changed for the better. For Nissan, this means adopting a customer-first approach across all aspects of its business. One of the most immediate steps Nissan can take is improving quality control. This involves tightening manufacturing standards, using higher quality materials, and addressing recurring issues like transmission failures. Extending warranties or offering complimentary maintenance for affected models could also signal a renewed commitment to customer satisfaction. Transparency is another vital component. Nissan must be open about its challenges and communicate the steps it's taking to address them. This includes handling recalls proactively and ensuring that dealerships provide consistent, reliable service. To win back younger buyers, Nissan needs to invest in features that matter most to them, such as advanced safety systems, seamless connectivity, and cutting-edge infotainment options. These upgrades will not only attract new customers, but also show longtime fans that the brand is evolving with the times. Finally, Nissan must foster stronger relationships with its dealership network. Dealers are the face of the brand, and their success is tied directly to Nissan's. Offering better support, training, and incentives can help dealerships rebuild their financial health and provide a better customer experience. Winning back trust will be Nissan's ultimate challenge, and their pricing strategy must evolve too. Pricing and strategic focus. Can Nissan go back to its roots and thrive again? Nissan's pricing strategy has been one of its most significant missteps in recent years. Once known for delivering exceptional value, the brand alienated its core audience by pricing its vehicles too high without delivering the premium features buyers expected. To recover, Nissan must realign its pricing with customer expectations. One approach is to focus on affordability without compromising quality. Models like the Altima and Sentra can regain their appeal by offering competitive pricing alongside advanced features like driver assistance technology and improved fuel efficiency. This strategy would allow Nissan to target budget-conscious buyers while differentiating itself from premium brands. Streamlining the product lineup is another essential step. Nissan has spread itself too thin, trying to cater to every segment. By concentrating on its strengths, compact sedans, midsize SUVs, and electric vehicles, the brand can allocate resources more effectively and ensure that each model meets the highest highest standards. Marketing and branding also play a crucial role. Nissan needs a clear, cohesive narrative that resonates with buyers. Emphasizing themes like sustainability, innovation, and reliability can help redefine the brand's identity and make it more appealing to modern consumers. Ultimately, success will depend on Nissan's ability to deliver on these promises consistently. The road to recovery is long, but with the right focus and execution, Nissan has the potential to rebuild its reputation and reclaim its position as a trusted name in the automotive world. This could be the key to a sustainable comeback, but only time will tell if Nissan can rise to the occasion.